Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the Noon News from Montana's news leader.
Thank you so much for joining us this Friday afternoon. I'm Victoria Hill in for Samantha Sullivan. Our top story, Montana Congressman Greg Gianforte just moments away from officially announcing his campaign for governor. The Montana Republican Party convention is underway in downtown Helena, which is where he's set to make his announcement. We have a live look at the Great Hotel, which is where this is all underway. This announcement comes after months of speculation around Gianforte's interest in the race for governor. Just last week, Gianforte filed his campaign fundraising paperwork with the State Political Practices Office. 6 months into his second term as Montana's only congressman, Gianforte hopes to succeed Governor Steve Bullock, who can't run for re-election due to term limits. The already crowded race for governor includes 3 other prominent Republicans: Attorney General Tim Fox, State Senator Al Olszewski of Kalispell, and Secretary of State Corey Stapleton, and most recently, Democrat House Minority Leader Casey Schreiner of Great Falls made his campaign announcement on Tuesday. Gianforte is expected to speak at this event in about 15 minutes. You can look for more coverage on today's announcement this evening on your local MTN newscast. Well, this all comes as Montana Governor Steve Bullock finds out he won't be on the primetime stage later this month for the first presidential debate. On Thursday, the Democratic National Committee announced the 20 candidates who will share the debate stage later this month, and Governor Bullock is among 4 candidates who failed to make the grade. To qualify for this first debate, candidates had to either collect contributions from at least 65,000 unique donors or notch at least 1% support in the 3 polls. Although the Bullock campaign maintains the governor did achieve the required support in 3 separate polls, the DNC denied his petition to be included. That decision is not sitting well with the Bullock campaign. In an interview with Fortune magazine, Bullock said, "Keeping me from the first debate shows we haven't learned our lesson from 2016, and that might squander our chances in 2020. The governor's campaign continues to tout the fact that Bullock is the only candidate in the field who won a Trump state and has passed major legislation with a Republican-controlled legislature. Former Vice President Joe Biden, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, and Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren top the list of frontrunners who made the cut. The first debate, which will be split over 2 nights on June 26th and 27th, will broadcast on MSNBC, Telemundo, and NBC stations nationwide. Well, now we go to Yellowstone National Park, where Vice President Mike Pence took in some sights and took on the topic of deteriorating infrastructure. After his arrival Thursday, the Vice President and Interior Secretary David Bernhardt discussed the hundreds of miles of roads, backcountry, campsites, bridges, tunnels, and other infrastructure. Bernhardt says across the National Park Service, there's a more than $12 billion backlog in infrastructure maintenance. Yellowstone National Park makes up $500 million of that backlog. And now a new proposal known as the Public Lands Infrastructure Fund would dedicate 50% from all of the revenues of all leases on public lands to improve and maintain national park infrastructure.
We believe that the combination of investments that we're making is exactly the right level. But the historic investment that we will be making in maintenance, by literally creating a funding stream for maintenance from our public leases, we believe will more than meet the maintenance obligations of our national parks.
And when asked about the budget cuts to the interior, the vice president said this infrastructure proposal will be a solution. Pence says the Public Lands Infrastructure Fund has broad support from both sides. And now we turn to Ed over in the Weather Center. Ed, looks like they had some good weather over in Yellowstone yesterday. What's the story today?
Yeah, we were a little concerned about showers and thunderstorms over there, and south central Montana is the area that really got hit a bit. In fact, I went out for a stroll earlier this morning and found this tree laying across the sidewalk from some of the wind gusts in the Billings area that hit over 50 miles per hour. And it was much of south central Montana that got hit with some of those stronger winds yesterday. Hail developed in a few places as well, up to about half-inch hail in areas of south central Montana, and some minor flooding around the Harleton area where we had several inches of water across US 191. Also looking at those strong winds. More wind and more thunderstorms developing today. We'll take a closer look at that in a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Ed. MTN News has learned that a water storage tank west of Missoula was illegally accessed and the drinking water may be contaminated. Dennis Williams with the Y Area Water System says a beer bottle was found by the water tank and vandalism to the water tank is possible. This could have led to the introduction of unknown contaminants into the system's drinking water. Residents are advised not to drink or boil the water, as boiling water can elevate chemical levels. Bottled water is recommended for drinking, making ice, brushing teeth, and food preparation. Williams says bacterial and chemical samples were taken, and the Missoula City County Health Department and the Montana Department of Environmental Quality have been notified of the situation. The first round of test results came back negative this morning, and the final results are expected between tonight and Monday. The Y Area Water System is currently running, but residents are being advised not to drink or use it until testing is complete. We will have more information on this developing story as it becomes available. A new task force will evaluate long-term flood issues across Lewis and Clark County. This after another devastating flood in Augusta over Memorial Day weekend. Officials will address current and future damages of agricultural land, private property, and public infrastructure.
For Lewis and Clark County residents, we spend hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars on infrastructure there, on roads and bridges. Some of the bridges that were wiped out, some of those bridges, frankly, we can't even get to yet. They're county-owned bridges, but they are so far up Elk Creek that they are not accessible. But they are going to play a pivotal role in what we do moving forward.
And that task force held a meeting this morning. Well, we have more news.